You're not addicted to the scrolling, the porn, the alcohol, or the chaos. You're addicted to God. Or at least the closest thing your soul can claw toward in this neon-lit, pre-packaged hellscape we call reality. Let me be clear, this isn't a sermon, this isn't about religion, this is about the void inside you, the one you've been trying to fill with everything except what it truly craves. You think you're weak? You think you're broken? No, you're a mystic in denial, a pilgrim who forgot the path, a soul so hungry for transcendence you'll swallow poison just to feel alive. But here's the truth. Your vices are misplaced prayers. Every time you reach for that bottle, that blunt, that just one more episode, you're not chasing pleasure. You're chasing meaning. Neuroscience calls it dopamine dysregulation. The ancients called it the dark night of the soul. Your brain's reward system isn't broken. It's hijacked. You're a spiritual being having a biological experience, gaslit into believing your hunger for more is a flaw. That endless Instagram scroll? You're begging for connection in a world that monetizes loneliness. Binge eating at midnight? You're starving for a purpose, not pizza. Obsessing over your ex? You've confused attachment for sacred union. You're not broken. You're homesick. And every relapse is a failed attempt to return to a home you've never seen. But let's cut through the bullshit. You've been sold a lie that your cravings are a sign of weakness, that you're lazy, undisciplined, or sinful. But what if I told you your addictions are the most honest part of you? They're screaming, "This world is not enough for me." Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly full? Not the dopamine hit of a new follower or the numbness of a Netflix binge. I'm talking about the kind of fullness that makes the universe feel like it's humming inside your bones, the kind you glimpse in dreams only to wake up and forget. That's the hunger we're talking about. And your vices? They're just the wrong menu for a feast your soul demands. If this is resonating, if you're feeling that ache in your chest, subscribe to the Soul Evolver right now. This isn't another self-help channel. This is a rebellion against the lies that keep you numb, small, and enslaved to your own hunger. Carl Jung said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." Your addictions? They're not demons, they're love letters from your shadow, the parts of you you've been taught to hate. Think of your shadow as the exiled king of your psyche. It's been dethroned, locked in the dungeon, and forced to watch as you numb yourself with cheap substitutes for its throne. So it rebels, it sabotages, it screams through your cravings, "Notice me, feed me, free me." Take rage, for example. On the surface, it's toxic. But dig deeper. Rage is sacred fury in disguise. It's the part of you that knows you're meant for more than this grind, this mediocrity, this life of quiet desperation. Your shadow isn't evil, it's your ally. But until you speak its language, it will keep setting fires just to feel seen. Let's get specific. Meet Alex. Alex wakes up, grabs their phone and scrolls. And scrolls and scrolls. Memes, politics, trauma porn. Repeat. Alex thinks they're addicted to dopamine. But here's what's really happening. Alex is searching for awe. Awe, the feeling that the universe is vast, mysterious, and alive, is a primal human need. Tribal cultures found it in rituals, in storms, in starlight. Alex finds it in viral videos of strangers' tragedies. The scroll isn't the problem. The spiritual malnutrition is. And until Alex learns to feed that hunger, the scroll wins. Or take Sarah, who drinks until the world goes soft. She calls it unwinding. But what she's really after is dissolution, the erasure of the ego, the melting of boundaries. Ancient mystics fasted and meditated for weeks to achieve this. Sarah does it with tequila. Same hunger, different poison. And then there's Mark, who works 80-hour weeks, chasing promotions like their salvation. He's not greedy. He's desperate for immortality, to leave a mark, to matter, to outrun death. Pharaohs built pyramids. Mark builds spreadsheets. Same fear, different delusion. This isn't pop psychology. This is the raw, unvarnished truth. Your addictions are spiritual instincts in a materialist world. They're the part of you that refuses to accept that life is just a series of transactions between birth and death. But here's where it gets dangerous. When you mistake the map for the territory. When you think the void can be filled with things. More money, more sex, more followers. It can't. The void isn't a flaw. It's a feature. It's the universe's way of whispering, "You're meant for more than this." I won't insult you with just meditate or practice gratitude. You need weapons. Next time you reach for your vice, pause. Ask, what is this really feeding? If this craving were a prayer, what would it say? Write the answers. Burn them. Build a tiny sacred space. A candle, a rock, a photo of your childhood self. When the void screams, sit there for 5 minutes. Say, I'm here. I'm listening. Show me what you need. Write a letter from your addiction. Let it speak. Dear human, I'm not here to destroy you. I'm here to remind you. But let's be real, this isn't a quick fix. This is a war, and your soul is the battlefield. Every time you choose a ritual over a relapse, you're not healing. You're negotiating with God. You're saying, I'll meet you halfway, show me the way home. And the craziest part, the void will never fully disappear. It's not supposed to. It's the North Star of your becoming. The ache that pulls you toward your destiny. If you're ready to stop running from your soul, comment ready below. Let me know the void is listening. Then subscribe to the Soul Evolver. This is just the beginning. Your addictions have been trying to tell you something. It's time to answer.